Hello, hello. I'm here. Oh, that's why everything's so loud. Okay. Let me fix the volume. Hi, guys. Let's see, who do we have in chat? Hello, Mel, Lewis, Foxy, Rose, Horsey, Coffee, Kins, Knox, Coco, Lizzie, Other Mel, Rylan, Caroline. Anyone I missed? Hello. We're IUH hunting like every Wednesday. Oh, good. I have the right-sized PNG. Oh, thank God. Hello, hello. Hi, Cam. Hello, Aizawa. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. So excited for the summer carnival. I am too. It's just I have 2 update videos to post on Friday. Do I have a better PNG source? I'll just go ahead and make this one bigger. I don't like how tiny I am right now. Oh, might not be able to make that one bigger. That's okay. I'll just... There we go. There we go. If you have not received an email currently, you'll probably get one this week. We're checking them on Friday. Four, 5, 6, 7. We'll sell 12. That should be okay. Finally finished the gargoyle quest in my journal and horse life. Ooh! No fonts in my chat, please. They make it hard for screen readers. Let's see. Totally not finding out different ways to say hello. Oh. Did you know about a Wild Horse Island petting zoo? I think you should have gotten a reply. What are screen readers? Screen readers are, well, screen readers. They read the screen, for people who may not be able to see the screen. So fonts kind of mess with them a lot. So instead of reading a message out as, like, I got a gargoyle, it would read it out as I, followed by a bunch of, like, digits and stuff like that. The 24-hour stream is on the 13th. That's this Saturday. The 24-hour stream will start at 7:30 p.m. EST on Saturday. A question on how to have an IUH on hunt. I'm going to interpret that message as how to IUH hunt. I have a tutorial for it on my page, but really what I do is I typically just run and I catch everything. Yo, it's Kaden! Hello! There is title trivia today. It is at the end of stream. We're not catching on jungle, just entirely because I don't want to catch on jungle. Is Aiden still active? I haven't seen Aiden in a very long time. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it is so hot in my house today. I don't know how hot it is outside. I would assume almost 80. Love your horse, thank you. You had any IUH breed, coat, IUH hair type, what would it be? I think I'm gonna say a white Frisian with a pink cow print mane and tail. Please explain to me what an IUH is. It's an island unique hair. It's a type of hair color that can only be found on a specific island. So like this. This is amethyst. It's found on jungle. This is what an IUH is. Hello, hello. Came from one of your videos? Well, hi. What is your favorite non-event and IUH horses? Cruella. Cruella is my favorite. Here, I'll find her in my inventory. She is right here. She's my favorite horse that is not an IUH and not an event. Is my phone going off? I can't tell. I'm sure it's fine. It's alright. Hey, I still call you Wyden sometimes. I bounce between them. Hello, hello. Man, jungle kinda sucks. There's nothing here today. Hey, listen, I just don't have a reason to call you Wyden right now because we don't have Iden in chat. So you are currently the only Caden. Are you ready for the 24-hour stream, though? I gotta get some energy drinks on Friday. Hi, Kai! I gotta get some energy drinks on Friday and keep them in my mini fridge. Ugh. I'm gonna have to get so many. And I've got one person who is going to be with me for almost the entirety of the 24-hour stream. So you guys haven't seen Lois in a while, but Lois is going to be joining me or trying to join me for the entirety of the 24-hour stream. When's the 24-hour stream? This Saturday. It is July 13th at 7:30 p.m. EST. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Changing my name to Bob the Builder. Duh, listen, I will find a way to get a nickname for anybody. I'll be there the whole time? Yeah! I think Lois said that she wanted to be on call with me the entire time. She's one of my admins for my mod team. You guys haven't seen her in a while, but I've done streams with her a few times. We might have Poofles. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have Poofles. I know you guys love Poofles, but I don't know if we're gonna have her. We might have Xander. I know. You guys absolutely adore Xander. We might have him. How many lassos do you have? Oh, I've got almost none. Let's go ahead, fill my inventory, and go grab lassos. I forgot to buy them. What's some random stuff I can throw in my inventory? Got any vehicles? Oh, I do have vehicles. Let's go. I use my vehicle category so little that I can just use it to fill my inventory. There we go. One more. Let's go buy lassos. You would, I could throw some lassos at you. It won't put us in the same server. Actually, it might when I go to Blizzard, but I'm currently in my private server. I don't add anybody I don't know, sorry. I try not to add anybody that I'm unfamiliar with. What wild song host like YouTubers like to make a video with? I don't know. I don't really know many of them. I think the only ones I know are the ones I'm friends with. It's a little awkward. Despite uploading content on these games, I don't really watch the YouTubers for them. Like sometimes I'll tune into like something Kai or Lemon posted, but that's because they're my friends. But I really don't watch Roblox YouTubers. I'm buying my lassos. We'll get like 300. 2, 3, that should be okay. Alright, should be fine there. Hello, hello! I low-key should pop in your streams more? You really should. I love when people pop in, especially friends. What's your Discord called? It's called the North Atlantic Petting Zoo. There should be a link if you type !Discord, or if you check the description. Alright, now we can go back, which means we gotta run jungle again. The 24-hour stream is this Saturday. This Saturday at 7:30 p.m. EST. Oh, it just picked up a random item. I guess I forgot to fill one of the inventory slots. That's my bad. I'll just sell something random. I could just put another vehicle away. This is okay. You just put vehicles away. Is the full still in your inventory? It should still be in my vault. I'm pretty sure that child is still in my vault. Just spamming 5s so it goes quicker. Is the stream going to be on YouTube or Twitch? It'll be on YouTube. There we go. We got some lassos. I don't know. I've never really bothered watching the show. I mostly played the Unicorn Academy event for the rainbow dye and the rainbow auras. That's what I played it for. I did the event for the rainbow stuff. And that's why we have my girl Hairspray. Hairspray is a queen, and my phone did just go off that time. My phone is still going off. Hang on. That was my phone that time. Can we blame Xander for it? No. Xander is not to be blamed this time. Can't blame Xander this time. He might genuinely be sleeping. Or whatever. It's noon for him. I don't know what he does at noon. I just know it's noon for him. Did I miss a summer event? The summer event starts on Friday. Where's your mouse? You guys don't get cursor privileges. I'm not giving cursor privileges until you guys deserve it. And also, I hate when you guys can see my cursor on my screen. The silly little fjord. Who's Xander? He's one of my best friends. He's also, an honorary moderator, in my chat. He's an honorary mod because, I will admit this, a lot of people in my chat, don't really understand Xander's form of humor. And so when he comes in and jokingly, like, banters with me, as friends do, a few people have jumped to attack him. And it wasn't good. So, he's got the mod icon, so people stop trying to fight him. So he's an honorary mod in my chat. Because a lot of people didn't know he was my friend, and, like, I appreciate them trying to defend me, but poor Xander. So he's an honorary mod. Hey Tim, how are you? I'm doing okay, how are you? Yeah, he came in here once and, like, jokingly called me a bad streamer. And I think he got responded to by, like, 6 people. And we had to increase the chat cooldown because it just kept going. There were, like, six people with a paragraph each to say to him. And... and they didn't know he was my friend. Getting my hair dyed pink? Yo, that's sick! Gonna play Horse Life on the 24-hour stream? Yes, I am. Horse Life and Wild Horse Islands will both be on the stream, as well as a bunch of other games that we find. Oh yeah, we're also in the apocalypse currently. I've got that visual bug. I know it's just Roblox at this point, because I've had it happen in Horse Life too. So we're just, you know, in the apocalypse. It's okay. Your next stream being Horse Life? My next stream is on Saturday. So maybe. Who knows? Did you put the gift to use? I did. And no clue where you got the money for 10 gargoyle saddles. But thank you. My gargoyles feel very snazzy. What games are you gonna play during the 24-hour stream? If we can get groups together, when it's just me and Lois hanging out, we're gonna play, like, smaller games, like 2-player obbies, Horse Life, Wild Horse Islands. And when we can have a group together, we're looking at possibly Town of Salem. We're looking at Gartic Phone and a bunch of other group games. Specifically Town of Salem 2. Just to be exact. We're looking at Town of Salem 2, exactly. Oh my gosh, Kai. You gonna be in a private server for the 24-hour stream? I will be in and out of public and private servers. It really just depends on what I'm doing. So there's really no definitive answer for that one. It's a 24-hour stream. I think there's probably a lot that I could do. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for energy drinks, though. I've got money to buy them. I just don't know if I want the same ones as last time. Because they messed me up a little for, like, 3 days. I was absolutely wired on caffeine after the last one ended. Do you ever play with your subscribers? I do. Typically when I'm over on Twitch, my joins are always on and I'm always in a public server. Then on here, we do training Tuesdays. Sometimes I'll just do auctions on Horse Life, or we'll just go do boss fights. What's your favorite energy drink currently? Ooh, it's a tie. There's a few Gamer Subs flavors I've been a little hooked on. But I've also been going after a lot of G Fuel flavors. So I'd say it's a tie between those two, but I also really like Rockstar recently. Specifically their fruit punch. Come here. Come on. There we go. My mom is supposed to come over here sometime today. I don't know when she's doing that, so if my mother shows up at my house, like sometime during stream, I'll have Mel come in and take over. Fruit Punch Rockstar is so good. It is! What are your thoughts on Monster? I don't really like the metallic aftertaste that Monster has. I know Mel really, really likes Monster, but I don't. I don't like the metallic aftertaste. It kind of grosses me out. Ooh, I love, Rise Energy, like the Sunny D kind. It's so good. It pulls better, it even gives you wings, of course. I usually go for Gamer Sups, G Fuel, Rise, and, Rockstar. I stay away from Red Bull, Monster, and a few others. Especially, I'm sorry, I stay away from Rip It. If you guys know that one, it's like a watered down version of all of the other energy drinks you could ever have. Like, that's kind of what it is. Rip It, I am very, very passionate about this. Rip It tastes like they just took an energy drink you already liked and added a gallon of water to it. It's not good. Hello, hello, welcome in. So my go-tos are just G Fuel, Gamer Sups, and Rockstar. And sometimes Rise. I haven't had the other one, so I can't really vouch for that one. During the 24-hour stream on Saturday and Sunday, my joins will be on. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube lately. You guys are getting a video today as well. I forgot to mention that. You guys are getting a Horse Life video later today, as well as 2 shorts. I will let you guys pick what the shorts are, but, yeah, you know what? You guys can pick. Do you guys want one Wild Horse Island short, or do you want 2 Horse Life ones? Why on earth are you swearing in my chat? No, we're gonna put you in timeout for a good 10 minutes. You don't do that. You go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. That is not allowed in my chat. Horse Life? Ooh, okay. One of each. That's why I was saying you have the option of 1 Wild Horse Island short. Because there's 2 shorts no matter what. You get 2 Horse Life or 1 of each. One of each? Okay. We also have title trivia at the end of stream today, if you guys are excited for that. One of the questions was actually not about my collection, but about titles in general. I love to quote that. I love to quote that so much. I've been quoting this. It's not a good Family Guy clip, but I've been quoting this. It's just, I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. And I feel like that's really gonna be me as a driver when I'm first getting the hang of, like, the busier roads. I should not be trusted on the road. Thank you for subscribing! It's like a really, really, really bad Family Guy clip. But she goes like, I turn now. Good luck, everybody else! And that's really gonna be me. Where is the hump that goes down? Oh, there it is. Mountain Island's so large now. I haven't been back to Mountain ever since the remake. I've been back to Mountain maybe 4 times. We might have to go run Royal and Desert in a little bit. Hello, hello! What's another thing I quote constantly? I don't want to get out of bed. Oh, that's so real. One of my favorite things to quote, it's from another YouTuber. It's just, what are you doing here, Molly? It's my favorite thing. Never touching mountain, too big for me. Yeah! I just don't know where I'm going! That's my biggest issue. On mountain, I've got no clue where I'm going. I have no idea which way to go, no idea which way to turn. I don't know where the horse spawns are anymore. It's a mess. I never know what I'm doing on there anymore. Emo Ken? Real. Mambo finally passed her wings. She had a baby with wings the other day. We ended up naming her baby Mango. Here we go. Turn and end up in the middle of nowhere. Real! I have no clue how to run mountains, so I just never gotten back. Take a break from Wild Horse Islands. Yeah, I think a lot of people have. It's been a very long time in between updates, so it's kind of been a little hard to keep up with. There we go. The mountain, sometimes I'll look away for 2 seconds and fall off a cliff. Oh my gosh. You gotten a pink and white Kelpie yet? No. To be honest, I don't collect Kelpies, so I don't have that many. I've got a red one with wings, and I've got 2 green ones that look like zombies, and that's it. I think I own, like, maybe 3 or 4 Kelpies in total. I like them. They're cute, but the gargoyles have my heart, and they take up at least 40 slots in my inventory. Do you want a glow gargoyle? I always want a glow gargoyle. I love them. Yeah, I know, but the capture log, it's kind of sad. I caught one of the new coats last Wednesday, and it didn't count, and I was upset. Not that upset. I don't really get upset at Roblox games, but I was a little bit upset, a little disappointed. My glow guard, trying to breed a glow kelpie. Ooh, good luck. If you breed one, I would love to see it. I think that sounds so pretty. There you are. Knew there was supposed to be a horse over here. These techies just don't want to be caught. The video of the prismatic IUH title? No, but I've seen it in game. I think right when I first made my channel, I saw it in game once. The owner's display name was like Shy or something back then. Don't know what it is now, but they were very nice, very polite. All I did was sit and stare at the horse, though. I'm gonna assume this horse is gonna be up here. If not, it's all good. I gotta cross up here anyway. Oh, no, there you are. Got a winged unit the other day. I'm planning on selling it. Ooh. I hope you get a lot for it. Bye, Kai! Any breeds you want for the summer event? Clyde, Dutch Warmblood, and I don't care what the last one is. I don't care about the low tier. I want a Clyde and a Dutch Warmblood. We have not had a Clyde in a year. It has been a year since we have had a Clyde. Want a cheese toast themed fjord. Oh. Tempted the IUH hunt. Ooh. What are your 2025 Wild Horse Island goals? Thank you, multiple question marks underscore multiple more question marks for subscribing. I think my goals in Wild Horse Islands for 2025, finally get a Clover Clyde will definitely be one of them. I don't own a Clover Clyde. Maybe trying to get an IUH Arabian could be a cool goal. Trying to think. I think that's it. Clover Clyde and catching an IUH Arabian. I do not have a Clover Clyde, so I feel like that's an okay goal for me to go after. It feels like an obtainable one, too. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I think, actually, I would also give myself the goal of trying to get an impure wild-caught Springy. Not for any particular reason. I just want to flex on my sister. I have her dream horse currently, so I don't really have to get another one, but I just want to, just for the sake of flexing on Mel. Heard they're bringing back life rings and water rings. I don't know. They said that the summer event was going to be a whole new one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they brought it back. They brought them back last year. Or you could get it, I'll give X amount of titles, you can hand it over. Oh, that's so true. Oh my gosh. As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They brought them back last year, but this is also supposed to be a totally new summer event. So I'm not sure. They haven't really released a lot of information on that. Kind of wish there were more leaks. I'm really curious. Hello, hello! Does the AJ in your username stand for Animal Jam? If so, sick. I also used to play Animal Jam. Yeah, I also used to play it. That was actually where I first started making videos and streaming. Yeah, Animal Jam Classic is really dead unless you go into one of the larger servers. Which I want to give you guys a piece of lore now that we're on this topic. Anyone who used to play Animal Jam would remember that there used to be a second Alden server. So the biggest server that everybody's on is usually called Alden, or however else you pronounce it. There used to be a second one in, I want to say, gosh, what year was it? Mel, do you remember what year it was? Yeah. The second Alden server was removed due to a bug that I encountered. 2018 and prior? Yeah. So I emailed back and forth with Animal Jam's, like, Animal Jam's, I guess, support team. And I have these emails, but a copy of my animal got stuck in Jamaa Township on the second Alden server. And it was only there when I was online, I could go into that server and stand next to myself. It pretty much cloned me and left me as, like, a skunk sitting in Jamaa Township. And anytime I changed my animal, it changed with me. And I was putting in like bug reports and support tickets about it. And eventually what they ended up doing was just completely removing the second server. It never got, I don't know if they ever fixed it, but they never brought Alden 2 back. And it was, I would like to believe, my fault. Hang on, I have screenshots of the bug. I believe I sent these to Tango. So I have screenshots. I'll just type in Alden in my DMs. Yeah, I found it. I found me standing next to me. And that's my funny piece of lore for you guys. I am the reason a server on Animal Jam Classic, or at least I am allegedly the reason it got taken down. Here is me standing with me. In this screenshot, I am the lemur. The clone of me is the goat. And of course you've got Mel standing next to me. But in this screenshot, I am the lemur standing in the back. The clone that they could not get rid of is right there by the bridge. And I have so many emails. Like, I have so many emails with it about it. Hang on, here's another one. Here's another one of me as a fox. I've got another screenshot. Here's another one of me standing with my clone. And I would like to believe that I am the reason that Animal Jam took down Alden 2. You hit 11k? I've been far behind. I hit 11k, I think... Oh, I want to say last week. I think. That's a massive I think. I believe it was last week. Yeah, so I would allegedly like to believe that I am the reason that server got taken down. Let me see if I have the emails, too. I could read them. Let's see. It's the ghost of Alden 2 that got the server shut down. Yeah. Alright, I emailed them. And I said... what was my subject? Okay, I gave them the... Did you make a clone of yourself in Animal Jam? No, it did it on its own, and the devs, I guess, couldn't fix it. I gave them my processor system, and I said, I'm not sure what use you can make of the specs, but it should help to know them, I suppose. Anyway, people can send me buddy requests, jags, and trades through it. The trades don't work if I'm not already in the server. It just says that I'm not in the server, and it shows the clone. It can't be moved, it can't speak, and it's just sitting constantly. This first screenshot is taken across both of my monitors. On the left is my other account standing next to the clone. On the right is my actual animal in a different server and area, and I sent them a screenshot. I said this second screenshot is the clone's player card, which works and sends me jags, buddy requests, and trades from there. Please notice that my secondary account sees all clothes on my animal, my main, and usually only... Please note that my second account sees all of the clothes on my animal. My main account usually only sees a few clothing items. So like this one, this screenshot was taken from my main account because I can't see all of the clothing on this avatar. And they just ended up saying, after I think like 2 weeks of going back and forth, this was in, oh, this wasn't that long ago. This was in 2021 is when I got it taken down. Allegedly. They said, hi there, I'm not able to reproduce this issue. Can you give me detailed steps, what you do? I gave them everything, and their final reply, they said, thank you. I sent this over to our dev team, they will look into it as soon as I get a chance, I can hopefully resolve the issue. And the next day, Alden 2 was no more. It was gone. The entirety of Alden 2 was just gone. And And I got a ticket response that day that just said the issue was resolved, and Alden 2 never came back to Animal Jam Classic. So there's my little piece of Tem lore you guys can have now. R.I.P. Alden 2. R.I.P. There's your 2021 Tem lore. That was 3 years ago. I kind of like how I'm sure any of you guys, if you play Minecraft, you go through phases of wanting to play it for 2 weeks. I go through phases of wanting to play Animal Jam for 2 weeks, and I was very much in the middle of that phase when that happened. Oh, that's 8. I only need to delete 7. Okay, we're good. Yeah, R.I.P. Alden 2. Never to be seen again. They never brought that server back up. Oh yeah, Mel used to have an entire, like, fan group on Animal Jam. They would go to her den and just hang out with her plushies. She had a claw den, and she had, like, little beaver plushies, which were just otters that looked like beavers. They were otter plushies that were decorated to look like beavers, and people gifted her masterpieces that they drew of the beavers. They gifted her beavers themselves. They gave her... Oh, they gave her a lot. They just go to her den and just hang out. It was pretty sick. What else? Ooh, I remember the first time I saw Mel appear on Epic Dens, if you guys know what that is. Now it's members only to appear on Epic Dens, but back then it was not. So a non-member could appear on the Epic Dens list. And people would pack their den with like 100 people to get on the Epic Dens list, just so they would have the visits, like the visit numbers that they used to count. Mel never had to. People just showed up to her den enough that she was on the Epic Dens list and got a plaque for it. She got an in-game plaque for being on the Epic Dens list. I don't think they give away that plaque in-game anymore. I wonder what that's worth in the trading economy now. People just hung out in her den so much that she got onto the Epic Dens list. Man, I miss when that game was active. Like, it used to be so fun to go trading. Like, I have a trading rules sign in that game that says, I don't care if you're crying. Because so many people would come up to me and be like, hey, can I trade this really low tier item for this really high tier item? And I'd be like, no, and they'd spam crying emojis. So one of my trading rules lists says, I don't care if you're crying. Hello. Remember the rarity system? Yeah, there's still a rarity system. I think I'm in the Animal Jam Worth Discord. I'm pretty sure. And then I'm pretty sure Animal Jam Play Wild has been added to Tradery. But I don't use Tradery, and also Classic is better than Play Wild. Yeah, I don't like Play Wild. I am forever going to be a Play Wild hater. Animal Jam Classic is the better Animal Jam, and it always will be. Hello. Tim got on and went to my den. It's still covered in plushies. It is. I can confirm. When Roblox went down a couple weeks ago, we did an Animal Jam stream. And Masterpiece tokens. Yep. I remember when those came out and then people started hoarding them through the Christmas calendar. Yeah, Mel and I used to play Animal Jam just all the time back in like 2013. I'm pretty sure my current account I have now is from 2012. But I didn't really get into it until 2013. So my Animal Jam account is currently, what, 12 years old? And all of my younger accounts are around 11. PNG so cute. Thank you! I love that someone me as tips for using my den for claw machines. Aww. That's really cute. Always just gotta confirm that I sold enough stuff. Yeah, I was live on Twitch yesterday for anyone who missed it. I was, streaming a thumbnail commission. Chris, you think good yet? Not really, no. I'm just kind of yapping. It's what I do. We have exposed some Tem lore. We have... What else? What else have we done? No, that's it. Just Tem lore. Tem lore and yapping. It's also very, very hot in here. I'm just heating up just a little bit in here. It's like I'm in a little oven. I think someone in my family might actually have the oven on. Oh, I hope not. It is so unbelievably hot. Well, hanging up photos? Ooh, that sounds fun. The only thing I've hung up in my room is, a Five Nights at Freddy's poster. And that's it. I have a Five Nights at Freddy's poster just sitting on my wall in front of me. It sits right above my computer monitors. Alright, which one of you is not in the herd? Oh, I think I might have already just caught the one that's not in the herd. I'll come back for the herd. There's nothing cool in it anyway. Recently went hunting with 600 plus lassos and caught nothing good. Yeah, that's unfortunately how it's kind of been going for me. I haven't really caught one since, March. Do you collect IRL models? I do not. I don't have the money to do that. Some of them are really expensive. I cannot pay a lot of money for stuff like that. I can like just stand there like it's FNAF because our door is perfectly on the wall besides the poster like it is in the office. Yeah. My desk is positioned in a really funny place. There we go. There's the last horse on this island. Then I gotta go over there and catch the 3 over there. Okay, hang on. I gotta stand up. It's actually getting really hot in here that it's actually almost suffocating. You gonna do a face reveal? I think I said this before, 10 million or never, whichever one comes first. Alright, I gotta be careful. My door is slightly open to kind of get more air in here. But it is so unbelievably hot in here. And we just got called out. I will be right back. I'm back. Just a reminder, guys, please don't share personal information like states in the chat. Any information you put into this chat will be public until the stream gets deleted someday. And that could be days, that could be weeks, that could be years. And your information will stay in that chat as long as somebody is here to see it. So do not put your personal information. That includes states, towns, countries I don't care about, but just don't hint where you are in a country. Do not put your personal information in my chat, please, for your own safety. Ooh, there's a goofy goober over here. Hello. If only you had funny hair. Welcome back. Thank you. What's your current favorite song? I've been listening... Ooh. I think I'm gonna say I've been listening to the Hamilton soundtrack again. So my favorite song lately has been First Burn. So the one that wasn't in the musical, the one that was just like, I don't know. It's the one that was written by Sia, I think. I got food. I have fried chicken, corn on the cob, and cherry cola. Oh, did the music tab crash? Yes, it did. That's okay. Lucky? Yeah, that's what I got called out for. Do I have room in my bag? I probably don't. We're gonna go ahead and sell 7. What's in the mini fridge? Currently nothing. I have not restocked it this week. I have not restocked it, and I cleaned it out just yesterday. We'll be restocking it probably on Friday. I think on Friday. Hello, Mystic. There we go. Yeah, it'll be restocked on Friday so I can get some energy drinks in there for the 24-hour stream. And then on Saturday at 7:30, sorry, is when the 24-hour stream will start. I don't know what game we'll be starting with. To be honest, probably Wild Horse Islands, followed by Horse Life. And then whatever my friends want to play. Bye, Katie! Yeah, I don't know. I haven't caught an IUH since March, so I'm not super high hopes with that, but... Yep, it'll be 7:30 EST on Saturday. So that's 7:30 p.m. EST on Saturday until 7:30 p.m. EST on Sunday. Do we see Blue Duck Plate? Of course! I'll get her out in just a moment. And then today, after stream, you guys will probably be getting a video. I have to redo the thumbnail for it, which I'm really upset about. But you guys will also be receiving 2 shorts today. Probably 1 Wild Horse Islands and 1 Horse Life. Trying to think what else. No, I think that's it. I think that's all. If I have time, I will stream on Twitch tonight, but I don't think I will have time. And then tomorrow, Thursday, I'm just kind of taking the day off. Yeah, I would like to catch another IUH. It's been a while. Yeah, the hot dog in Adopt is so cute. I wanted one, but I really just don't feel like doing the event. I can kind of go into my moods of wanting to play it and then not wanting to play it. And I've very much been in the I don't want to play Adopt Me mood lately. So even with the event going on, I can't bring myself to do it. Hot dog? Yeah, it's a hot dog that's a dog. Also, hi Tango! There we go. Let's go right back to Lunar. Any animal dressed as a hot dog is silly. There have been a few times where I've considered getting Sparky a hot dog costume. But then I think about it, and I realize, Sparky won't even wear a collar. How am I going to get her to wear a costume? And then I decide against it, because I feel like keeping my fingers. But I've heavily considered getting her a costume. I think she would tolerate a little headband, though. Even if just for a minute, if you just lightly set it on her, she might tolerate it for a minute to get a photo. But in the future, I would like to end up with a cat chill enough to let me give it costumes for like 5 minutes. That's okay. I'm still okay at editing hats onto my cats. If they won't wear them, they'll wear them in spirit. What color is Sparky? Sparky is a flame point Siamese, so she's white and a golden color. Like either a golden yellow or an orange is what I would call her. She's mostly white. And she's got the brightest blue eyes I've ever seen on a cat. She's adorable. Can we see Sparky maybe? Oh, definitely. Hang on, I probably have a picture. I don't know why I'm saying probably. I definitely have a picture. She's my cat. I do stream Horse Life. It's just today's Wednesday, so we're on Wild Horse Island. Who's the last person I sent a cat photo to? Probably her. Okay, that's a terrible photo. Can't send that one. I'm finding a picture of her. Okay, I have to find a better picture. All of the pictures I've sent to this person are really funny, but they're not the best. Oh wait, this one might work. Hang on, I found a picture of my baby you guys can see. Do you play Wild Horse Island public servers often? I do! Here she is. Here you go, guys. Here's my cat. Here's my baby. Her name is Sparkles, but I call her Sparky. I named her when I was 10. I named her when I was 10. I call her Sparky. She's just my little baby. I love her. Bro, if only the capture log was fixed. If only the capture log was fixed. Be online after streaming a public server? Yeah. How old is she? She'll be 11 this year. Cause I'm 21. I got her when I was 10, so she'll be 11 this year. I'm elderly. I'm going to a retirement home. But that means she's technically elderly too. I've had her for a very large majority of my life, and I love her so much. I am old, yeah. Hey, but you know what? I can do things you guys can't do. I can get my own hotel room. I can buy spray paint. I can gamble. I can rent a car in at least 12 states. I can... what else can I do? I can sue people. I can be sued. What else can I do? I can get a loan. I can own a house. You ever drank? A few times. Not often. I don't like alcohol. What else can I do that most of you probably can't? I can... What else can I do? What's the background music called? This is not Ludwig and Schlatt. This is Animal Crossing inspired music. That's all it's called. Drive? You guys can drive from the moment you're 16 as long as you get a license. Stage requirement to buy spray paint? Yep, you have to be at least 18 to buy spray paint. Oh, I can get a mortgage now? If I owned a house? Yeah, as long as you have a license, like, if you get your license at 16, you can drive. You just can't have other passengers under the age of 18 until you are 18. So, like, anyone can drive before 18, as long as they're at least 16 in most states. 14 in some other states. But as long as you're under 18 and driving, you can't have another passenger under 18 without a passenger over 18 in the car. Since when? I don't know when that went into place. I just know as long as I can remember, there's been an age requirement for spray paint due to it being an aerosol and people were using it for not spray painting. And it's dangerous, so you have to be 18 to buy it. You also have to be 18 to buy lighters in a lot of places. Also for the same reason. Hello, hello! I've pretty much unlocked most of the stuff I need to unlock in life besides retirement. I can do most of the things child me always wanted to do. I am an adult with adult money, so I can make my stupid little purchases I always wanted to make as a kid. Hello, Kaylee. Welcome in. I love running around on Volcano. It makes me happy. It's one of my favorite islands. Hang on, you guys can look at Sparky one more time. I just want to look at her. That's my baby. That's also me petting her. That is me petting her. You guys get a skin tone reveal. Congratulations. I was not kidding when I said my PNG whitewashes me even further. My PNGs are so much paler than I actually am. Hey, I like leopard print. I'm sorry that kind of makes me like an old grandma or whatever, but I like leopard print. Thank you very much. I get compliments on that outfit every single time I wear it out in public. I wear high-waisted leopard print pants with black sandals, a black purse, it's a black leather purse, and a black top with like bat wing sleeves, and I get compliments on it every single time I go out. Just from complete strangers, they compliment my outfit. It makes me feel good. It's my favorite outfit. I have, like, I'm a little round, like, in terms of, like, body shape. I'm a little round. Alright, I tend to carry, like, a lot of my weight around my, like, waist and hips. So, having, like, a high-waisted pants kind of makes the outfit feel like it looks a lot better and cleaner. I need to have the pattern right there, otherwise it doesn't really hide the shape. Yeah, she tells me I dress like an off-duty nurse. And I used to wear a lot of florals because I like them. And Mel told me I dress like an off-duty nurse. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because when I'm not dressing like that, I'm dressing in like my corpse hoodie, some black leggings, and some boots. And that's it. Speaking of which, I can't wait till it's cold again so I can wear my corpse husband merch. I've got merch for Sapnap, I've got Unisonis merch, and I have Corpse Husband merch, and I love all three of them. The hoodies I have, I mean. I also have Dream merch, but I don't wear it. Because it's a really low quality design. But I have Corpse Husband merch, and it's so cool if you guys have ever... I guess you could really just look up corpse hoodie on Google and you would find it immediately. It's the red and black one with, like, the design. There were only 2 releases for it. The first one was in, like, the end of 2020, and the second release was, on May 29th, 2021 is when I bought mine. It was the final release, and I was in line. I was one of the first people in line for that release. In line in, like, the online store. I was one of the first. I got in the moment the website unlocked, and I got that hoodie so fast. Hated it by the corpse merch. I was aware of both drops. Yeah, Tango, you really should have. It's okay, though. You could probably find... Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I almost gave you false hope, Tango. Resellers are currently selling the corpse hoodies in, like, the smaller sizes, especially, for, like, $200 and something dollars, whereas the larger sizes right now are going for up to $750. It's wild. I don't think if anything happened to my current corpse hoodie that I would ever be able to replace it. The time I wasn't a massive corpse fan, I was. I still am. Sad that he's not active on the internet anymore, but You know, I am still a diehard fan and will support everything that man does. So my Rambo YouTubes, go for it. Don't sell any of the cool stuff though. But those ones are perfectly fine. Yeah, I've got the Corpse Husband hoodie. I've got an Unis Founders. Yeah, I've got the Unis Founders hoodie from Unis Honest. So mine is the black one with the white text, whereas the Honest Founders was white with black text. And then I just have a Sapnap hoodie that is very clearly modeled to resemble that of, like, the Thrasher logo, that it's just all in fire. It's kind of a sick hoodie, and it's on one of my legal IDs. So I'm out here, every time someone asks for my ID, I'm out here flashing Sapnap merch at them. The bro's getting free promo on my ID. Let's see. What would your reaction be if you caught a dominant white Arabian with a moonstone mane and tail? I don't know. Probably be like, oh my god, oh my god. At least this time it would be words. When I caught blue duck plate, I had no words because I was tired. I still haven't caught that herd. I don't feel like catching it. Oh, I don't want to go down there. Bro. This Porsche is ruining my life. Is that who I think it is? Hang on. Okay, sorry, my cat opened my bedroom door and invaded. Oh. She invaded my room and then just refused, I guess, to stay out of my room. She knocked at my door, so I opened it, I picked her up, and I gave her a hug. And then I was like, yeah, it's too hot in here for her to come in. So she wasn't allowed in my room. So then I talked to my grandparents for a moment, like I'm talking to them out there. Sparky sneaks back down and tries to go into my room again. So when I go to move her away from my room, she hisses at me and then leaves. She's mad at me that I can't let her into my room because it's too hot. My room is like 5 times hotter than the rest of the house, and so she's not allowed in here during the day in the summer. I have fans running, we have air conditioning in the house, but my room is just incredibly hot all the time. And so she's not allowed in here, otherwise she will start panting and she will get sick, and I don't want that to happen to my cat. But she doesn't seem to understand that I'm looking out for her. So my cat is currently a little upset with me that I won't let her into my room. It is for her safety, her health, but she's just a little silly and doesn't know that. Because as far as my cat is concerned, it's her house. So, by technicality, it's her room. Later, you're gonna give her a treat because you kicked her out, though, right? She gets treats at dinner, and we just had dinner. So she just had treats before coming down to see me. She's fine. Don't want my baby getting chunky. She's one of the cats that are pretty good at self-regulating when it comes to food, but I still try to take some extra precautions where I can. Also, what kind of computer do you currently use? I have a Skytech Blaze 2. Hello, hello, welcome in. You know what? I think I might grab my mod team and look at mod applications tonight. No personal info in the chat, please. Oh, it is so hot. While you were away, I predicted a glow kelpie. Ooh! Is it cute? What color is it? It's pink. Yo, that sounds adorable. Sorry, I'm overheating just a little bit. So I think because it's getting so hot in my room, I think we're gonna go do title trivia. And then I'll give you guys the tour of my petting zoo that a couple of you have been asking for. So we're gonna do title trivia, and then I'll give you guys the petting zoo tour. So it is title trivia time. Gonna sneak in over to my title trivia zone. We use Candy Wafer as my co-host today. Gonna sit her right here. Alright. What dance do I want to use? This one! This dance will do. Let me get the music! My inventory full? Yes, okay. Gotta get the music. Come on, YouTube. Okay, this is title trivia. For those of you who are new, you will be given a poll. There are 5 questions. Whatever chat votes majority is chat's answer. These questions will be about my title collection. However, today you have 1 question that is just about titles in general and not about the collection. Whatever chat votes majority will be their answer. I will keep track of chat's score. I do not keep track of individual scores. Do not put your answer in chat. If you put your answer in chat, it'll get deleted the first time. If you put your answer in chat the second time, you will get timed out for 1 minute. And so on and so forth. Let me get question 1. Question number 1. Which of these titles wears any form of yellow? This can be any kind of yellow. Which of these titles wears any kind of yellow? Alright. If you said Trident with 5%, you are incorrect. If you said kitchen sink with 24%, you are incorrect. And finally, if you said spatula with 19%, you are correct. Chat voted majority Mr. Clean with 52%, meaning chat's current score is 0 out of 5. Allow me to get question 2. The correct answer was spatula. Question 2. What day in 2022 were titles released? What day in 2022 were titles released? I'll give you guys a few more seconds. All right. If you said... Hang on, I gotta get a different screenshot. All right. If you said June 19th with 29%, you are incorrect. If you said June 21st with 29%, you are incorrect. And nobody said July 1st. Chat voted majority June 18th with 40%, bringing chat score to 1 out of 5, because the correct answer was June 18th. Let me get question 3. Question 3. Which of these titles does not wear a cowboy hat? Which of these titles does not wear a cowboy hat? Love your Wild for Silent videos. Thank you! I'll hopefully be posting more once updates become a little more regular again. Alright. As far as I know, the capture log has not been fixed yet. We had a tie between two answers. So, if you said Magic Eraser with 13%, you are incorrect. If you said Cascade with 39%, you are incorrect. And if you said Bathtub with 39%, you are incorrect. The correct answer is Frying Pan with 9%. So chat's current score is 1 out of 5. Allow me to get question 4. Question 4. Which of these titles wears any form of purple? Which of these titles wears any form of purple? Ooh, you guys seem pretty sure of your answers. Alright. If you said oven mitt with 5%, you are incorrect. If you said Q-tip with 19%, you are incorrect. And if you said Swiffer with 29%, you are incorrect. Chat voted majority Ajax with 48%, and the correct answer is Ajax, bringing chat's score to 2 out of 5. Allow me to get your final question, guys. Question 5, the final question of today. Which of these titles wears antlers? Which of these titles wears antlers? Let's see how you guys are doing on your answers. Ooh. We have a tie between two of them. Oh, I'm sure it's okay. If you said Kleenex with 29%, you are incorrect. If you said hand soap with 29%, you are incorrect. And if you said washcloth with 8%, meaning probably about one of you picked it. If you said washcloth with 8%, you are correct. Chat voted majority Vaseline with 33%, meaning chat's final score for today is 2 out of 5. Yay! Hang on, I gotta write that down. Final score. Yeah, there was, I think, only one vote on the correct answer. What if we make a beach PNG tuber for Tem and we do a viewer Wild Assignment Beach Day? Oh, that's so true! Alright, let me get that tour you guys wanted. Let's go on a tour! Yeah, I gotta get on the away thing off of me. Let's go on that tour! Woo! Alright, we're gonna start with the pasture. Here's our pasture. Over here we have Magic Eraser with his lovely hat. I can't really introduce all of them because they're very speedy. We have Bathtub over here, as well as Kleenex back here. Hello, Kleenex. Mwah. Sunscreen, of course, with his lovely little antlers. Capri Sun, Lemon Pledge, Kitchen Sink, Fabuloso, and Play-Doh. Over here, looking just like her mama, is Spearmint. Our lazy horses. We have conditioner and dishwasher, who is somehow moving around. Never seen him do that. Then of course we have shampoo. Love her. We have dinner plate over here, as well as tap water. Two of Tango's favorites. We have dish soap. Hello, dish soap. He's a cutie patootie. He's like my third favorite. Alright, let's go into the barn. These ones will be easier. We will start with the right and then go back down the left. No more titles than you? There's somebody doing a 100 title auction in one of the servers right now. We have hand soap. You can't really see him that well, but he's got his little bunny ears gifted to him by Kai. Then we have fridge. She leaves piles of snow everywhere she goes. I can't help with that. Pine Sol, me boy. He's large. We have Cascade with his lovely little hat. Followed by Vaseline with her lovely witch hat. Then we have Frying Pan with his fancy little top hat over here. We love him. We have Nail Polish Remover, also with a very snazzy top hat. Followed by Ajax, our little witch. Followed by Q-Tip. She's a little volcanic. I wouldn't touch her. Then we have Swiffer. Over here. I love you, Swiffer. We have Scrub Mommy. Usually Hairspray will sit here, but Hairspray is currently in my inventory. So we have Scrub Mommy over here. Oven Mitt, another one of Tango's favorites. Hi, Oven Mitt. Then, of course, we have Bath Bomb. Bath Bomb's neighbor is Air Fryer. He's a little baby. Just a teeny weeny little guy. Then we have Washcloth, who is Air Fryer's mom. She keeps an eye on him. Next up, we have my emo. His name is Febreze. He really likes My Chemical Romance, and I don't know what else. Then, of course, we have the father to Mint Bliss and Spearmint. This is Triton, ex-husband of Trident. A lot of people get the two mixed up a lot because they have very similar tack sets. And finally, we have my girl Ziploc. She's just over here. She's so pretty. She was also one of my favorites for a very long time. Hello, hello! But I think that's all there really is to see for the petting zoo. We've got, of course, this is Cheddar Whale's igloo. You guys know Cheddar Whale. She's my IUH Frisian. This is her igloo. If we come all the way over here... He also likes falling in reverse. He does, and set it off. This is Blue Duck Plate's igloo. This is hers. We have the Tidal Trivia Zone over here with the Tidal Campground. The Tidals do get to camp sometimes. What else do I have? I really don't have much else. We've got another cabin over here. It was the first cabin I ever got, and I love it. And then we have my AFK circle. Whenever I'm AFK, I stand in here. That's why it says, if Tem is in here, she is AFK. So that's my island. There you guys go. We have my entrance over here, but I love my farm the most, so we're gonna go over there. Here's my farm. I didn't really do anything to it. I just put a bonfire next to it and some lights. That's it. That's it. This is it. We got my apple basket here, along with my favorite place to go fishing. Oh, come on. My favorite place to go fishing. I think that's it for my island. Some little hay for my horses to eat when they come out of the pasture. Little place to park horses. They've got places to sleep back here. Not like they use them, but, you know. I've caught dishwasher on top of these a few times. They've got a Christmas tree. I don't know why. I just left it up. More cabins, because they love cabins, I promise. And they've got snow everywhere, because, you know, they're Tidals. They're made of cold water. So, this is my island! Yay! They really like ice and cold, so they've got snow everywhere. They need to be kept cold. Refrigerated, if you will. And also the Christmas tree is there because I like the lights on it. So, wabam. And then, of course, we have my indoor arena that I really don't use. Have never used this a day in my life. But it's here, because it kind of completes my circle without me having to put trees behind it. Hey, you cannot bite the titles, thank you very much. Yeah, I hate to say it, because I really want to be like, yeah, my title collection's complete, but ultimately it is not complete. My collection will never be complete until the day that I get my grubby little fingers on a pure wild-caught title. That will be the day that my collection is complete. But currently, my grubby little fingers cannot afford one. We're just headed right to mainland. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, the day that I get my grubby little hands on one is the day that my collection will be complete. Hello, hello! There's my login reward. Day 620. We're almost to my next pair of Moonstone Horseshoes. And then another pair of Prismatic after that. The score for title trivia was 2 out of 5. If you got a pure wildcaught title, would you replace Trident? No. Trident is my baby. I caught her myself. Nothing can ever replace her. Trident is my pride and joy. Would you sacrifice one of your IUHs to get a pure title? It really depends on which IUH. Because I've been offered pure wildcaught titles for a few of them. Somebody offered me a pure wildcaught title for Cheddar Whale, and I said no. Because Cheddar Whale is Cheddar Whale. She is also one of my babies. I would never give her up. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like a cross that bridge when we get there kind of thing. Anyway, it's getting so unbelievably hot in my room that I think I should probably go outside or something. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end. However, there will be 2 shorts and a video posted today, so keep an eye out for that. I got one. Would you give me Big Mama Blue Duck Plate? That's also a very big maybe. I don't know. I kind of love Blue Duck Plate, so it really depends. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys will have a few videos posted today, 2 shorts and a whole video. So let me see you in the comments of that later. When you see the thanks for watching screen, type title in the chat. I'll see you guys, I'll be posting on Friday, so I'll see you guys Saturday. Good morning for now.